After she was released from prison, her sister wore a red suit, like a goddess of revenge. When Xiu Chegong saw her sister's long legs, he was obviously upset, and his sister didn't want to give him any chance to breathe. Faced with the words of Xiu Chegong, he unhesitatingly copied the tools, responding to violence with violence. At first, Xiu Chegong thought he could escape easily, but when his sister's high heels stepped on his toes, he realized that he had offended someone he shouldn't have offended. This scene showed his sister's determination and cold blood in revenge. Violence is no longer a simple counterattack, but a thorough interrogation. Xiu Chegong finally gave more information, revealed a bigger secret. His sister was once bullied by a senior official, and this senior official was the one who was personally poked by his sister 2 years ago. At this time, the audience can already feel the complexity of the story. Not only is his sister's encounter annoying, but there is also a greater social corruption and abuse of power. The appearance of senior officials makes the story of revenge more complicated. It's no longer just revenge for his sister, but it's associated with the dark forces in society. His sister's path to revenge is not a smooth one. His sister's confrontation with senior officials is a threefold way, especially senior officials' cunningness and cold blood let his sister's revenge plan suffer. Senior officials do not hesitate to launch a fierce chase to avoid being arrested, and his sister also drove the car without hesitation, a life-and-death confrontation with senior official. In this scene, violence seems to be entirely based on rationality, as if the pleasure of revenge has become the only salvation. After senior officials were defeated, the plot did not end in a hurry. His sister continued to chase. In a battle with senior officials, he quickly solved the other party. In the end, he finally found his sister, but the reunion at this moment did not bring the joy he expected. Although his sister was rescued, the internal wounds could not be healed. At the end of the film, his sister drove away. Although they escaped the chase, they still could not escape the shadow of their hearts. At the end of the film, the director passed on a heavy thought through the escape of the two protagonists. No matter how far away, there is no absolute safe haven. The social injustice, the abuse of power, and the helplessness of those oppressed. It seems to threaten people's lives all the time. Even if it is revenge, it may not bring real liberation in the end. Instead, it may make people more lost in the endless cycle of violence.